As promised, we have with us a Chutney Soca Monarch 2018 and 2019, Nishard M.
Yes, brother. Good day, good morning to the entire Ojo world, man. Pleasure to be here.
Yeah, not a stranger at all.
At all. Happy Carnival, you know, anything in the air.
I'm glad to see Happy Carnival and not Happy New Year because I asked a man the other day when we just stop saying Happy New Year.
You know, you wouldn't believe I found myself saying Happy New Year up until just a couple days ago. Serious? And then the person was like, you could still say that. I was like, well, I mean, it's the first time I've seen you for the year, so, you know, Happy New Year. So, you know,
I mean, Carnival, so you go run with the Happy Carnival.
Yeah. Happy Carnival sound more like a Trini written.
Well, right.
So Happy Carnival to the entire Ojo world, man. Nice to be here.
Goodness. Now, tell us something. A lot of people know you from, of course, Chutney Soca Monarch. How long have you been in the industry?
You know what? I've actually been singing since I was like 7 years old.
Wow.
The first time I traveled, the first time I went on tour, I was 8 years old at the time. Went out to Calypso City in New York. At that time, I was probably like the youngest, one of the youngest artists out of Trinidad to tour to New York and that kind of thing. And
eight,
at 8, I'm telling you, though, yeah. And you know, in the earlier days of my career was really more like a hobby kind of vibe. You know, music was more of a hobby to me. And, you know, I went down the regular road of going to school and university, doing my degree, having a job and that kind of thing. And I actually performed with the band GMC Triveni for like 10 years odd. And, you know, that's where I gained a lot of my musical experience. I had a chance to kind of delve into different genres and to break away from the Bollywood singer that I grew up being.
Right.
And, you know, from there, it's just been about progression, about bettering what I do. I've been in the Chutney Soca Monarch, like you mentioned. Now I've been there since 2013, and I worked my way up. My first year in the finals, I came 5th, then I came 3rd, then I came 2nd,
and then you win the thing.
And then we win the thing 2 years in a row, you know. And it's just a blessing, man. It's a fantastic blessing to be able to do what I love. Music is what fuels me, and it's a pleasure to for people to be able to enjoy listening to my music and to just bring a smile and bring happiness to people, man.
No, you said it started at 8. Who introduced you to it?
You know,
how you end up starting?
This is such a funny question, and up until this day, all these years into it, I still ask myself the same question because I never really had a direct musical influence in the sense that a lot of the other established artists in the industry would have grown up around music. They came from a band, probably they had a family band, they had an uncle or a daddy or something who was a guitarist, a keyboardist, or whatever the case might have been. Me, it was just me and my baby piano, you know. I had a little wooden, you know, long time I had a baby piano. It had the white keys and the black keys were drawn onto the white keys. It wasn't actual keys.
Right.
That was my favorite toy growing up. And then you know, coming from a religious background, I used to be in temple and that kind of thing. Yeah. Doing my bhajans and playing my dolak and thing. And that's where I found my peace, you know, that's where I found my serenity, and that's when I realized that music was really something that touched me in a different way, you know.
Who pushed you to pursue this?
You know what? I would really have to say, without a doubt, it's been my grandparents and my parents, and I always say this to all the upcoming artists, and especially to all the parents, having that support, that love, and encouragement from your parents, bro, is something that is unreplaceable. And thankfully, I'm thankful to the Lord that I've always had amazing parents, amazing grandparents, and amazing family around me to always give me that encouragement and that push whenever I might need it, you know?
Yeah, man, goodness. And then, of course, well, I know during the years in the industry you would have encountered some challenges because remember you tell me you're coming in 2013. In 2013, where you tell me a place?
I placed 5th in 2013.
Yeah, and then you may have been discouraged, like, oh, go back, come with this best tune, and then I only give a 5th. How did you deal with that?
To be honest with you, it was the exact opposite for me. When I came 5th that night in the final, I thought to myself this was a huge accomplishment for me because they actually called the first 5 places. So just to be able to have my name called in the results, being a first-time finalist, it was encouraging, you know. And a lot of people might seem to think that it's discouraging when you're in a competition, but at the end of the day, I don't understand as a part of the thing. I've been competing since I was 7 years old. Yeah. And the first time I won a competition was 2 years ago at Chutney Soca Monarch. You know what I mean?
I feel like a man trying to real raffle and I never won nothing. I feel
and you know, I've been saying this, and I put out a post a couple days ago, kind of, sending a message to all the artists who probably didn't make it, and not just the Chutney Soca Monarch in the other competitions. That feeling that you feel, that feeling of wanting to give up, is going to teach you a far greater lesson of success. And because that is exactly what you use to build on, to propel yourself, to use constructive criticism around you and to better yourself.
True that.
And that's what I did. So to me, I never really felt discouraged by results. It's something that I felt in the earlier days of my career. I think probably before, while I was still kind of maturing as an artist and finding myself in competition, and thing at that time I felt away prize. I tell you this straight up, that time I get a prize, I felt that way when I go on. And you know, when I look back at it now, I think to myself, it's such a blessing to be able to come a long way And like I said, maturing as an artist is something that's very important. To understand that a competition stage and a fet stage is not necessarily the same thing. And it took me a while to realize that.
Yeah.
Because you might have a big song and you might run in the party and mash up the dance.
Yeah.
But when it comes to performing, not just the performing it, but when it comes to sitting in front of a judging panel who looking for lyrics, who looking for singing technique, who looking for presentation, is a completely different approach. And when you have this kind of criteria that's being used to judge your performance, this is exactly how you have to attack your performance, because you know what they're looking for. So not necessarily because they have a big tune and mash up the dance mean that you go jump on stage anymore and I can mash it up. So for the last couple of years, what we have really been doing is taking a more strategic approach, which is firstly, I say this very proudly, I'm literally the only, and when I say the only, it's not an exaggeration. Between 2013 and now, the only person in this Chutney Soca Monarch who has come with an original song every single year.
Wow.
You know, we just talk about the Bollywood singer. I mean, there's a time and place for it. We love the Bollywood too, taking the Bollywood melodies, and I even have one here which I did as a kick sting, it's like a parody. We could take a jam on that too.
Yeah,
but I've been trying to bring that originality and really try and elevate Chutney Soca music, because I feel in this genre, you know, the easiest thing to compare Chutney to is to Soca, because it's right there, it's family. True. And when you look at Soca music, there's so much balance. We have the jam, we have the bacchanal and the wave and wine, but there's so much positivity coming out of Soca music too. The messages, and we at a time now in our country where we have to realize there's a social responsibility as a musician too, because music is one of the media that we could use to really touch people and reach them in a very wide way. Yeah. You know, so for me as a Chutney Soca artist, I felt like that was something that was a little bit lacking on the Chutney Soca side. We kind of more focus on the jam and the
so you come to up the quality of the thing then.
Yeah, and just bring a little bit of balance to the game, you know what I'm saying? Thankfully, over the last 2 years, I've been able to do it together with Nival Chaital, who's a super talented guy. For real. And, you know, we got the nod of approval. I think people have really kind of grabbed onto the mission that we've been going on. And they appreciate that we're just trying to bring something positive, something fresh, something new. And this year, I'm happy to be able to be here to try to take the hat-trick by myself, man. You know what I'm saying?
Confidence is everything.
Don't know.
Before we delve into the song, one question. Now, I realize, as you said before, you started at 8, and your first competition would have been, what you won would have been 2 years ago, right?
Yeah, man.
So tell me something, right? Between both of you, and of course, the Ojo will. When you won that competition, how did you celebrate? Was the first thing you said, now, I had to commemorate this moment here. What did you do? Tell me.
You want to be honest with you?
Honest.
Yeah, nah, I got so accustomed to not winning competitions that I won the competition and I feel like I still didn't win. No, it was, to be honest, it was a rush of emotions, man, because it took me back to where I came from, to all the disappointment, to all the stumbling blocks in my career, and to be able to finally feel that kind of achievement, it was really a proud moment, bro. And it's a feeling I wouldn't forget. And you know, I was happy to be able to share it with Nival. But this year, going the road solo, I think is really going to be a different experience for me personally as an artist, because this is all me. Whereas before, we had each other to lean on. We were kind of building up for each other. This year
comes like the biggest test then.
Do you understand? And I mean, I've been up to the challenge before. I've been making progress on my own in the Monarch. So this year, I think it's going to be no different. And trust me, when you hear the tune, when you understand what is going on, the hat-trick looking good, you know?
Tell about the tune now. What the tune about?
So this year, the Chutney Soca Monarch celebrates its 25th anniversary. Right. And, you know, we've been looking at over the years how the competition has progressed. It's definitely one of the best platforms that I think younger Chutney artists have to take their music out to the world. And the theme of this year's competition is the journey. And, you know, there's no doubt to me, regardless of who you might come there to support that night, 25 years of Chutney Soca Monarch is all about celebration. True. And that's the name of my song. My song is called Celebration. And just a fun side fact, the only person who's ever done the hat-trick in the Chutney Soca Monarch before was Ricky Jai. Yeah. He's the ultimate king of kings when it comes to the Monarch. He's a man who has literally paved the way for Chutney Soca, you know.
So looking at Nishard M as the next
but here the thing.
Chutney king then, that way you say.
But here the thing, Ricky Jai is the man who came up with the concept for the tune. Wow. You understand? So it's actually written by Ricky Jai and myself. So I feel like there's a little bit of history.
Element inside
there's a little bit of history at play there, you know, Ricky being the man.
Introduce you, thing like we
so this brand new Ojo World, this is Nishard M, the defendant Chutney Soca Monarch. This tune is produced by myself and Nikolai Green, written by Ricky Jai and myself. Ladies and gentlemen, it's all about celebration. Let's go! Yeah, man. This one for my friends and all of my family. Put your hands up, this one for my people who love up Soca Chutney. Get off your seat, up, jump. Tonight we celebrating. We going and light it up. Tonight we celebrating. We going and make it hot. Tonight we celebrating. We going and light it up. I want you to learn the words. I go like this, listen, eh?
Yeah.
Sabasaki and milk chutney बनाएंगे. Sabasaki and milk chutney बनाएंगे. You learn it?
Yeah.
Sabasaki and milk chutney बनाएंगे. Sabasaki and milk chutney बनाएंगे.
Write it down.
It means tonight me and my friends making hot chutney. So you know what? Light it up. Tonight we celebrating. We going and light it up. Tonight we celebrating. We going and make it hot. Tonight we celebrating. We going and light it up. Here thing. Tonight in the party, we moving like a army. The soca mixed with chutney, it's how we feeling high.
Wow.
It's friends and family, look nanny aja mousy. It's have them in a frenzy, all hands up in the sky. Cause when the tassa roll, girl losing control. Turning up their hand with the harmonium and the dola drum. It causing rupture. Ojo, light it up, now. Sabasaki and milk.
We are one.
You want to write it down for me now, so you will just sing it.
Write on film.
Yeah.
Give me lyrics.
Give me lyrics, sir.
Put it on your phone. I type it on a note here for you.
No, I'm going to get it perfect, eh?
That's alright.
Cool. I go try. As a man, I like to try.
You know the spot. Tonight we celebrating. Right. We going and light it up.
Yeah. Tonight we celebrating. We going and light it up.
Tonight we celebrating.
Yeah.
We going and light it up. That you. You ready? Yeah. Sabasaki and milk chutney बनाएंगे.
Sabasaki and milk
बनाएंगे.
I try.
You have it. One more. Watch it. Sabasaki and milk chutney बनाएंगे. Sabasaki and milk chutney बनाएंगे.
I can't make that.
You can make this one. Everybody hands up. Tonight we celebrating. We going and light it up. Tonight we celebrating. We going and make it hot. Tonight we celebrating. We going and light it up. Light it up, you're saying. Tonight in the party, we moving like a army. The soca mixed with chutney, it's how we feeling high. It's friends and family, look nanny aja mousy. It's have them in a frenzy, all hands up in the sky. Cause when the tassa roll, you're losing control. I hope you're going over your lyrics and your part coming.
I'm practicing it. Go ahead.
Your part coming, you ready?
Yeah, ready. Let me go.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, tell them.
Sabasaki and milk chutney बनाएंगे.
Tell them. Sabasaki and milk chutney बनाएंगे. Sabasaki and milk बनाएंगे. If you're in your car, honk the horn. Tonight we celebrating. We going and light it up. Tonight we celebrating. We going and make it hot. You know it's important to pay tribute.
Yeah.
Hear this verse. I want you hear this one, right?
Listen.
From carnival to party, anytime, any place. When Chutney Soca jamming, it make you shake your waist. We rolling up the tassa, the ladies break away. Give thanks to the ones who paved the way. I'm talking kings like Yankaran, Ricky Sonny Man,
wow.
Queens like Drupati, Rasika and Kanchan. But now it's up to me to raise up this chutney and light it up. Hot. Tell them.
Oh, I was ready. I love it.
Hey!
Sabasaki and milk chutney बनाएंगे.
Sabasaki and milk chutney बनाएंगे. Your turn.
Sabasaki and milk. I lost.
1, 2, everybody tell them. Tonight we celebrating. We going and light it up. Tonight we celebrating. We going and make it hot. Tonight we celebrating. We going and light it up. Hot.
Hey. Now that is shoot. That is shoot, my brother. You what I'm telling you? Remind me translate the way it mean again.
The song Sabasaki and milk chutney बनाएंगे.
Yeah.
It means tonight me and my friends making hot chutney.
Boy.
And like I said, 25 years of Chutney Soca Monarch, that's the story, that's what it is. It's about celebrating the journey, it's about celebrating the beauty of the art form, it's about celebrating all the friends who on stage there to perform. and just having a good time celebration, man. Woo!
Wow, boy. Nishard M, I'm telling you.
Power Chutney Soca,
I'm telling you, boy. I'm telling you.
You like the vibes?
No, I'll be real with your partner.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man.
It has all the elements that make you feel like you know you can hold on to this.
I showed the Hindi, can I catch you off
Man,
guard?
catch me, because I didn't expect to be singing it, but when they hit me the lyrics, I said, boy, this simple, boy.
You understand?
Man, get full on it, but I try.
Nah. Respect. You handle it, represent. But I mean, to me, that was part of the appeal of the song, you know, because of the Hindi lyrics. It kind of reminds me of the traditional art form of Chutney. So that's why I took the opportunity with the music to go a little bit more down the soca production, the soca style of production, you know. So this is something I'm calling a power Chutney Soca.
Ah, boy.
It has all the elements. It has the Hindi, it has the dolak, it has the iron, it has the vibe, it has the energy, it's everything. And that's what Trinidad is, you know, bro. That's what it is. It's all a mixture of flavors. And at the end of the day is when we all come together, is when we celebrate the best.
Yeah, but what you're saying now, you see, if you're really, well, when I'm going to say, when you get the hat-trick, brother, and you're celebrating, hit my little message and I come in and celebrate it.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
Yeah, say that thing there.
I had the first part in the tune, you know what I mean?
And that's the hardest part because the rest is English. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to send you the lyrics and you go...
when you're live and you're celebrating your trick, I come in and hold our voices to the
You promise?
I promise.
We have it on camera, we call it him.
Sorry, I have to go there now. Goodness, man.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Thanks for passing through.
Thanks for having me, you know.
And of course, how we support for, of course, that Chutney Soca Monarch.
Thank you, brother. And of course, big up to all the artists in the competition, man. Happy Carnival, I want to say to all my artist brothers and sisters across the country, across the Caribbean. Keep flying the flags high, man. Keep flying that Caribbean flag high. At the end of the day, it's all one love, it's all niceness, it's all positivity and goodness in the music, you know. So happy Carnival to everybody. We have go out and have a safe one. And then we don't forget, it's celebration.
Don't know.
Don't know.
Respect Nishard M.